Do we really have to talk about branding? Branding? Really? Yes, really. Like the Amy Poehler and Seth Meyers Weekend Update bit from Saturday Night Live, we really do have to talk about branding. I said these were smart snips you can't skip. Some roll their eyes at the very mention of branding. To some, it's a dated construct. For others, it's esoteric, touchy-feely homework that seems disconnected from bottom-line impact. Marketers may even view branding as yet another obstacle standing in the way as they launch their new digital efforts. Even in today's fragmented culture, brands still matter. We're constantly reminded of the climbing user rates on social networks like Facebook and Twitter, yet another metric often falls through the cracks, something called brand following behavior, a measure of the rate at which individuals follow brands on social networks. In recent years, along with increases in engagement on social networks, brand following behavior has doubled, according to the Social Habits study conducted by Edison Research. In their more comprehensive Infinite Dials study, Edison and partner Triton Digital found that 1/3 of Americans aged 12 and up knowingly follow brands on social media. Combine this with the fact that people by and large enjoy interacting on social media, and the opportunity for brands is clear. When was the last time data reported high engagement levels with billboards and press releases? Has your brand following behavior doubled for print ads? If you need further proof, the Social Habit also shows that even among a large national sample, when asked which brands stand out on social media, we see it's a list of the usual suspects: Nike, Apple, Starbucks. At a glance, you could think that this just confirms the myth of big. A closer look reveals that these mega brands with millions of dollars and several decades of marketing muscle behind them all only rank in the single digits. What does this mean for us? It means that these new forms of digital media have the potential to be a great brand equalizer. Scrappy marketers might not expect to fare well on a poll of who's the most dominant TV advertiser, but new media levels the playing field in ways that we've never seen in the history of marketing. It's only fitting that Lee Clow, the ad man responsible for some of broadcast media's most prolific work, including Apple's 1984 and iconic iPod ads, would issue the best caution to marketers too quick to jump into the next big thing without first defining their brand. The reality of the new media world is that if your brand does not have a belief, if it does not have a soul, and does not correctly architect its messages everywhere it touches consumers, it can become irrelevant, it can be ignored, or even become a focal point for online contempt. In short, you have to be something before you can build something. The marketing megaphone may have changed, but making sure there's something behind it matters more than ever. That's why the first critical step in getting scrappy with your marketing is making sure your brand is clearly defined. As long as we're defining things, let's consider the definition of a brand. So, what is a brand? Any good semantic exploration should start in a dictionary with a basic understanding of the word. Surprisingly, in a number of dictionaries, our modern business-focused definition has overtaken the word's earliest meaning, which, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, is a piece of wood that is or has been burning on a hearth. The American Heritage Dictionary shows as its first, not earliest definition, a trademark or distinctive name identifying a product, service, or organization. This sense is also first in the Random House Unabridged. Not a bad definition, but instead of relying on a dictionary, let's use the definition I employ when working with clients and speaking with businesses big and small. A brand can be any noun, person, place, or thing that needs another party to take action, purchase, promote, advocate, and so on. A brand does this by creating a series of ideas and touch points that build a larger message which draws the desired audience close, engages them emotionally, and inspires them to take action. Any brand can get scrappy, which is why it's important to make sure we have a broad definition of what a brand is. Using this definition, we can apply these insights and those that follow to any personal, professional, organizational, or product brand. A brand can be a business, Nike, Apple, Starbucks; product, Air Max, Apple Watch, Verissimo,